Hello, and sorry for the delay there. I had to upgrade my driver, graphic driver. The game didn't want to start unless I did it, and I have been putting that on hold for quite a long time. Well, so if you can load in properly here. We left off the prior stream here in Trollhättan, and Ed is apparently already waiting. Hello, Ed. Seems like you want to fly today. I'll be in just a second. And I also have to as I restarted the computer, OBS doesn't want to work properly here, so I don't get the chat up in OBS. I have to see if I can fix that somehow. I will have to put in live chat there, otherwise I won't be seeing if anybody writes anything, because looking at my phone is not completely the best thing to do. Curses foiled. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here how I can put on the live stream. Oh, advanced. I want to show this. I want to show the chat. Why can't I see the chat? That is weird. My stream. Chat. There we go. There. Now I have the chat up in OBS as well. Okay, let's see here. We are in Trollhättan, and I'm gonna do this. I got a tip from a friend of mine that you should put this one on the right, because then if you have to change it, you won't risk turning off the actual. Let's see here if my track ER wants to work as it should. Okay, let's see. Get away with that one so we can see everything. All batteries on, avionics on. Can't do anything with that. And we have batteries, and we should have. There should be something else that we're gonna do. No. Maybe not. I've probably forgotten something. Let's get that one up. And let's see if we can start the engine. I'm gonna turn up my volume a little bit so I can hear you. Seems to be working. Well, let's see. Can we see Ed somewhere? Oh, you took the same plane. Everyone understanding there? Cool. Okay. For some reason I'm stuck in this position now. I want to be here. Why am I? There we go. Okay. So handbrake. That's landing gear. I other handbrake here? I don't know. Yeah, there it is, and it's already in. And those are working as they should. Everything. That one is working. Those ones are working. Let's put that one back on, and let's head on out to the north towards, I'm thinking towards Karlstad. Maybe we should request some here, tune Trollhättan ground, and request taxi departure north.
Trollhättan ground, Beechcraft 15 ready to taxi north departure. Beechcraft 15 taxi to and hold short of runway 33 via taxiway Mike. Contact tower on 122.7 when ready.
Okay. Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi to and hold short runway 33 via taxiway Mike.
333. Oh, someone is already out there at the airport. Maybe that's Ed. 33, yeah. Okay, so let's head on out there. So, on the flight again, and right where I am, the rain is pouring down, and I even heard some thunder. So Stockholm has some nice weather today. And it seems like Ed is taking off here. Will be passing us soon. Maybe that's him coming there. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's head on out to the runway. Hold short. Oh, yeah. I didn't. I didn't ask for clearance to get on the runway. But there are no other planes here, so if my plane can stop veering to the right would be nice. I think I have to reset the controls here a little because it's very weird. Oh, maybe that's due to the propeller. Okay, let's turn around here. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower Beechcraft 15 ready at runway 33 north departure.
And
Beechcraft 15 altimeter 29 decimal 62 wind 225 at 12. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 33.
acknowledge
Cleared
takeoff.
for takeoff runway 33.
We have that correct.
Beechcraft 15.
Let's see if we can. Yeah, I would like to sit a little bit higher, but well. Okay. Let's just roll out into the runway. And the bloody plane isn't doing what I wanted to do as normal. Oh. Okay, I'm up. And gears up. So yeah, I remember the gears this time. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Trollhättan Tower Beechcraft 15 continue for north
Yeah.
departure.
We put don't sink, yeah. North departure, we're gonna fly straight north here, so we take a little turn. And heading towards Karlstad, to the north. Not quite north yet, a little bit more north. Flying, and ahead of us here we see Lake Vänern, the biggest lake in Sweden and one of the biggest lakes in Europe. It's actually so big that if you are on a boat in the middle of it, you can't see the shoreline on any side. I'm gonna zoom out a little here. Okay, but that, yeah, okay. And hello Ed, wherever you are, somewhere, flying behind me.
Leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah. Acknowledge frequency change.
Trollhättan Tower Beechcraft 15 frequency change.
And yeah, he's right beneath my wing, or he's above me. Maybe he's above me. Well, man, so good to come along on this flight, Ed. You know, I'm not showing up. Yeah, I'm seeing you in mine, or at least I see you on the map, and I saw you when you took off. So, but I can't see you now. So I'm really not sure where you might be. At what altitude are you right now? Okay, we're gonna fly north. Heading up towards Karlstad. And more farmland. This part of Sweden is pretty flat. I'm trying to see if I can see another plane somewhere. But it doesn't seem like I can. It should be somewhere here. I'm not sure where. Should be on my side here. Ah. Yeah, that's weird. And why I keep flying that way, I really don't know. Where I'm supposed to fly. Oh, you were flying north. Oh. Yeah, apparently we're not flying straight north. No, David, I the button here, as you see, it's like I don't know how it actually works, but it says it's on the straight, but I'm not sure it is, because the plane keeps flying. If I let it go, yeah, it seems to be flying pretty straight. Pulls a little bit to the right. I see the wheel as well. Now I'm flying very. Oh. Not a good thing to be looking at the instruments while you're trying to fly. I soon we will be coming up to a small Swedish town or municipality. Yeah, I did that. Oh, I didn't do that. There we go. Now I have it. Yep. Yeah, did it. I'm way ahead of you. Soon we will be passing on our somewhere. A small town called Åmål, where there was a never mind the enter. There was a Swedish movie made that was both a little bit controversial and also very successful. And I think that by saying the name here on YouTube, I had to put this video as 18-year-old, but it's beep Åmål, if anybody can. I bet most people would understand what the beep means. Censoring the name. Now we're flying quite far inland here. But yeah, we're heading over to Karlstad. And Karlstad is has the nickname of the sunny city for some reason. It is not the most sunniest city in Sweden, but they have adopted that they are very sunny, and they do get quite a lot of sun. Not sure exactly where Åmål is now, but we are headed towards it. And Ed, you are falling behind a little bit there. Maybe that's intentional, I don't know. Let's fly a little bit towards the lake again. And let's see if I can see this town. I think it's this one down there. That's Åmål. And actually the only town in the county of Dalsland that is situated here between to the south, Västergötland, to the west, Norway, to the east, Lake Vänern, and to the north, Värmland, which we are currently heading towards. Karlstad is the largest city in Värmland. And how are we doing on the fuel? Yeah, not yet. It's starting to get a little bit imbalanced here due to the fuel consumption, I think. See that red marking blinking on the engine display? Yep. Maybe I have too much RPM, pulling down that maybe a little bit, so it's not in the red. Thank you, David. The engine wasn't quite fond of it. Mr. Full Throttle. Yeah, but I want to get somewhere. I don't want to hang out in mid-air for eternity. How far do we get to, let's see on the map here. Karlstad we're pretty far away, yet it's up here. And that is the next closest airport. So, there we see, I don't know if that's, I don't think, maybe that's not Åmål yet. Because that looks pretty small for being Åmål. Well, I can't say that Åmål is a huge town. Maybe it's somewhere ahead here instead. I think it's by the coast. I will know it when I see it. Ah, okay. I think I see you on my map, and I saw when you took off from Trollhättan. Yeah, David, I pulled back the blue lever a little bit to decrease the RPM. just gonna increase the RPM just a little bit so we're flying. Can increase the speed. Flying almost at maximum. And here we have a little town as well, I think. Down there. It is a pretty sparsely populated part of Sweden, this. And will be more and more sparsely populated the further north we get. It is that almost 90% of Sweden's population live in about 1/3 of the country, the southern part. Most of the population lives south of Stockholm. Well, in Stockholm and south of it. Actually, almost 40% of the population in Sweden lives around the Lake Mälaren. So that is by far the most populated area in Sweden. Probably mainly due to the capital, Stockholm. But I was thinking of landing at Arlanda, but I was looking around a little bit at it before, and it is heavily used. There are planes everywhere, so maybe we'll skip that. We'll see how it looks when if we pass over there. So here once we land in Karlstad, hopefully a landing won't break anybody's back, but can't make any promises. Painkillers are in the glove box. Do I have a glove box? I'm not sure I do. Well, it's under your seat, as well as the parachute. Well, what to talk about now? I guess this is the boring part of the flight, when you just do nothing. We can at least look at some nice sceneries. And we do see the curvature of the Earth. And there are a cloud bank up ahead, so we'll see how much that will affect us. And I will change the fuel consumption here once we get down to 10 on the right tank. You do remember to do that as well, Ed. Change the fuel gauge there. No, I'm flying through live weather. I'm using that. And the fact is that there was a thunderstorm here in Stockholm. Just a short one. We'll see how the weather gets while we approach that part of Sweden later in the stream. So you can see that it is a pretty big lake. And more of Sweden's all of the islands. Yeah, it was a thunderstorm by you too. Okay. Is it still doing it, or has it stopped? It was a very short one here. It came like a heavy rain and some thunder, and then it disappeared like 2 minutes. Well, flying almost straight north. See if we can. I'm gonna check the runway here in Karlstad, how it's oriented. Maybe we can line up with it from where is the actual airport? I can't. That's supposed to be the airport, but it doesn't show up. Is that the airport? Yeah, that's the airport. Oh, it doesn't show up on a map. That's weird. I'm currently flying Guns ADN shady stuff in Brazil with the C-160. Don't tell anyone. It's supposed to be a secret. Well, you just told everyone. Yeah, I think that's the name of the airport. ES Echo Sierra whatever. I don't have that list in front of me here, so. I don't know if we can find this airport. Eggsy. But I think that's abandoned. Here we have some more towns. Maybe that's Åmål there. I think that's more like it, being the town ahead there is a little bit bigger. Not quite time to change the fuel, but the plane is starting to dip towards that way. Yeah, well, welcome to my world. I've gotten a lot of complaints of broken pelvis bones when I'm landing. Yeah, I did say that I was just for fun trying to fly 747 just to see how it felt like. I did take off and managed to climb, and it was climbing very fast, much faster than the propeller planes. And then I didn't have the nerve to actually try to land it, because I would most likely have slammed it way into the ground. That would not have been very fun. Let's see, zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, we are about halfway towards Karlstad here. More small lakes and rivers. And another little town down there. There are a lot of abandoned airfields there south of us. Just saw that. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is something called an autopilot. I need to figure out how to use that one. There's supposed to be some sort of thing here. Maybe AP? Is that for autopilot? I really do need to figure out those things. Pitot heat off. Maybe I should put that one on. Pitot. Prop the ice. Pitot heat. And prop the ice. Yeah. Probably good to put those on. Here we have a small town as well. Maybe that's Åmål. I don't think you can get the town names to pop up here. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe then I can also just leave the plane and go and grab a cup of tea. Or maybe I can just grab a cup of tea after I landed here in Karlstad. I haven't put in any nav points or anything like that, but okay. Whoa. I'm gonna do that, and I don't want to be on that side. I don't know why I keep resetting to the co-pilot side. I jumped over there. Okay, on the other side of this little bay, or what you could call the northern part of Vänern, is Karlstad located. Not sure how far we have to go. Oh, again. Well, the town of Karlstad is supposed to be straight ahead there. So all we gotta do now is find the airfield and try to land without breaking everybody's bones. AP, is that AP there? Yeah, that's autopilot. Flight direction, heading select, altitude mode. Oh, here is everything. Yeah, I need to figure that one out. But right now we are heading towards the airport somewhere down here. I'm gonna zoom in on the map a little bit. Yeah, we're flying straight in. We're gonna be able to do a straight in approach here. Maybe start. And yeah, well, David, calling me while I'm streaming may not be the best approach, you know. You think I can answer the phone while I'm streaming? That would be yeah. Well, that is one way of doing it. I'm gonna leave the autopilot for now. I will try to figure it out. No hard feelings there, just so you know. But let's see here. Speed. A little bit too much speed. Pull down a little bit there. Should have the airport somewhere ahead of us here. Steadily declining. Shall we contact the tower, see maybe how far we are out? Nearest airport, Karlstad. Tune Karlstad Tower. Request full stop landing.
Karlstad Tower Beechcraft 1513 miles southwest 6,400 feet to land. Beechcraft 15 Karlstad Tower. Altimeter 29.5 flight 6 wind 225 at 8. Fly left downwind runway 21.
Okay, we're gonna have to go around the airport and come in from the north there, if I get that correctly.
Fly left downwind runway 21 Beechcraft 15.
So going in from the flying, where am I there? Flying left downwind. Yeah, that would actually be cool. Oh, okay. Well, this was one thing I've never been able to figure out. If they said left downwind, is it that I have to have the airport on the left, or if I'm going to be left of the airport? Maybe a stupid question. It is that I should have the airport on my left, right. Left, right, right, left. Yeah, then that's correct. I should have the airport on my left in order to do that one. And then I got it. Hello Patrick, welcome to the stream. Yeah. I probably left my brain at the takeoff as well. Left traffic, yeah, left traffic. And runway 21 is coming in from the north. And there we have the airport on our left there. So let's turn a little here to line up with a flyby. And I don't know why that was very aggressive to up. And if we look down there, we have the city of Karlstad on our right. There's apparently an airport down there as well, or an abandoned one. Cool. Maybe we could have landed on that one. But now we're flying into this. That airport isn't even marked on the map. Probably because it's abandoned. Maybe that's the old airport. Nothing is right or wrong, just left. Yeah. Left in the land of forgotten. No. Actually, named after... I think it's Charles II. Not the one in Britain, but the one in Sweden. In like 17th century or something like that. And is everything with you dinosaurs? Probably. Okay, we have the airport here on our left, and we will in a little while start. Jokers to the right of you, Joe. Oh. Jokers to the right. Stuck in the middle with you, yeah. I'm stuck in the plane with everybody.
Beechcraft 15.225 to gate. Clear to land runway 21.
Landing clearance and all. It is not your Charles. Yeah, well, I understand what you mean. Okay, let's start getting in towards the airport here. And we need to pull down this a lot. Go. Charles XII, yeah, I know. But I think maybe it was Charles XII. I'm not sure who it actually was. Maybe I can look it up. (1682 to 1780). Yeah, that is. I think that might be the one that founded Karlstad. Let's see here. Where is the airport? The airport is somewhere. There it is. Airport in sight. Coming in a little bit too tight here. And let's see if we can see Ed here passing in front of us somewhere. Some flaps. Charles the that seems more accurate actually. I don't think that Charles the 12th was much into founding cities. He was more into warfare. And we should see Ed somewhere, or he's maybe flying above us. Landing gear. More power. Flaps 3. More power. So we don't stall here. And heading in towards the runway with a quick little turn. What are you complaining about? I do have the gear down. Yeah, 500. Let's see here if I can manage to land this plane without breaking any bones. I am pretty much... Okay, going in for landing. Ooh. Up for the flaps. Power down. Whoa. Oh, that's a bad landing again. Well, was a bad landing, but I actually made it. I really do need to practice my landings. Okay. Don't take the first taxiway, okay? And I bet it looked pretty horrible. Once I stop here, I'm gonna see, because I know that there is a function here where you can actually replay the events afterwards. Like a remote control plane falling out of the sky. Yeah, that is a perfect. That is a perfect. I can't answer her. Okay. Okay. Acknowledge ground handoff. Request taxi to parking. Yeah, that's where we are. 21 Sierra, okay. And turning into the... Here, I think this should be the... Is it this one or over there? Yes.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway, cross runway 21 Sierra Beechcraft 15.
Okay, let's just turn around here. Stop it. And let's turn off the engine and shut down everything. And then I'm gonna see here, travel to toggle octave pause. There is supposed to be where you can do a replay of the events. I don't want travel to custom toolbar. Replay. Well, I don't have it activated. I wonder how I do that. I have to check that out. If I can. Radio off. Oh, I need the. Yeah, electronic system must be turned off. Turned on. Ground service. I don't want to request pushback. I want to. Oh. Let's fill up a little bit on fuel. So we can continue. Yeah, could be. But you should always. I think you should always have to can do that. I don't know. Well, have you landed, Ed? Vomiturious. Is that a new kind of dinosaur there, Vic? From Patrick? Let's see on the map here. Oh, you. Okay. Well, let's head on out of here. Request taxi, departure east.
Karlstad ground Beechcraft 15 request taxi for departure to the east.
You landed before me? Oh, yeah, I bet you were. Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 21 using taxiway Sierra November. Cross runway 21 Sierra Beechcraft 15.
Okay, we have everything on. Let's start that one and let's start that one. Let's put that on and start taxiing out of here. Get the plane to turn a little. Okay. Well, I didn't see you land there, Ed. I don't know why you don't show up. I think you're showing up on the map. But, I didn't see you on the actual. Well, going into the grass. Well, that's normal. Okay. Ground service. Request takeoff clearance.
Karlstad Tower Beechcraft 15 at runway 21 ready for departure east departure. Beechcraft 15 altimeter 29
Oh, we're at the runway 03. I have to. I am at the wrong end of the runway here, so we have to taxi all the way down. So, and you taxi on the runway. That's cool. Yes, I did. Acknowledge takeoff clearance. Don't know why it keeps turning. You shouldn't turn that way. I did acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Beechcraft 15.
Maybe I stood in the wrong end of the runway, but oh well. Okay, let's turn around. Running over the landing lights. Can you please turn, plane? Okay, steer me. Come on now, there we go. Okay, there. That was it. Taking off straight in front of me. Okay then. I'm on my way. And we're gonna head east.
Beechcraft 15, continue for east departure. Hostile tower Beechcraft 15, continue for east departure.
I'm pulling down that a little bit so we don't overexert the engines. Thank you. Yeah, succeed. Takeoffs, I pretty have much them nailed, sort of. It's the landing I need to practice on. Have a great day, David. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, we should be heading.
Beechcraft 15, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah, thank you. Acknowledge.
Hostile tower Beechcraft 15, frequency change.
And this is the north continuation of Göta Älv, the one that flows through Gothenburg. It flows here from the Norwegian border. It starts somewhere in Norway, in the mountains there, and then flows through Vänern and out into Göteborg and Gothenburg. Okay, let's take away that one. We don't need that right now. And now let's check out where we are going. Next airport. Maybe we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not good. Pick up some speed. Try to stay in the same altitude while doing multiple things. Where are we? Maybe this airport here is that you can land, or we can go for this one. I think we go for this one, Örebro. So Ed, it's I think it's Echo Sierra Omega Echo that we're going for. Roger that. Yep. It is the airport of Örebro. The biggest town in the county of Närke. And and also part of the area called Mälardals region. Oscar. Oscar, okay, not Omega. Oscar. Echo Sierra Oscar Echo. Well, someday I will probably learn those. And while we fly here, we will also, I don't know exactly where it's located, but we will pass somewhere here in, I think it's southern part here. I should have a map up on another screen or something like that. But we will pass a town called Bofors, and if anybody recognizes the name Bofors, it's because it's one of Sweden's biggest manufacturer of military guns and things, and it's located on our path here somewhere. I think I have to check that out. Maybe we should fly a little bit higher. Have pretty far way to go. Maybe aim for 10,000 feet. So far we have pretty good weather. The cloud banks are just all around us, but above us it's clear. So that's nice. I'm actually gonna see my heading 110. Let's see if I can actually do this. Heading. Select heading here, and then autopilot. Okay. Well, the plane is... I did put head... Maybe I put the wrong heading. Heading... Where do I... Oh, there I... Turn off autopilot. No, turn off autopilot. Oh, okay. Yeah, and heading. No, it's... That was not what I wanted. This is the fact that you turn it with the wheel. Ooh. Oh no. Come on. Oh, it keeps turning like crazy here. Should try and get a heading somewhere. This is there, and then turn autopilot on. And we'll see if it actually does what it should. Okay. We are leveling out. Look at that. We are on autopilot. But the plane was a little bit too aggressive there. But we are now flying on autopilot. Woohoo! And Örebro is... We don't have any information on it yet. And we are flying. Yeah. And then cruise. Cruise, yeah. Should you put that one somehow? Cruise, cruise. Yeah. Altitude. And how do I yeah, I think I should be able to put in altitude somehow. That's heading. Altitude. Oh, here. You do this, and you set the altitude here. So let's set the altitude on 10,000 feet, and the plane will, I think, if we put press altitude there. No. Altitude. No, that didn't want to work. Approach mode, navigation mode, vertical navigation by vertical speed, flight. Yeah, it seems like it don't know how to reach the altitude. It can only hold the altitude, it can't reach it. Nose up, vertical speed. Distance, yeah. Oh well, I will go up there myself. Climbing towards 10,000. Well, at least I got the heading right. I think it is. If I climb up to 10,000, then press altitude, it should keep that altitude. So, oh, don't. I think I disengaged the autopilot here, maybe. Oh, maybe? No? Yeah, I did. Yeah. I disengaged the autopilot, but that is... Oh! Okay. Autopilot. Let's see. Oh, and I was sinking. Oh, come on. Autopilot. Oh, it wants me to be at 7. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. The plane wants me to go very low here. Altitude. That's not 7. Come on. My autopilot is not disconnected. Yeah. Okay. For some reason it has decided that the altitude should be 7,950. Yeah, I do know that. I figured it. And it has also decided for some reason that my altitude should be 7,950 feet. Need to figure out how to change that. Oh well. You live as long as you learn. Yeah, I know that. But I did press Alt when I was higher up also, and they didn't want to change it. Altitude hold. There we go. Now change. Now I've taken it away, and then I have to go up. Yeah, that's. So if we do this now, if I. Of course, now I will disengage the autopilot. No, the autopilot is still on. Slightly going up here, trying to hold a steady course. So don't disengage the autopilot. We will climb a little here and see if we can maintain a higher altitude, even though we'll soon be heading in towards Örebro. Oh, there, the autopilot is warning me. And the autopilot is engaged. I want to have the autopilot on because I do not want to. Yeah, I know. The autopilot is engaged again. So flying manually here. Okay, I think that is about enough. And altitude hold. Yeah, okay. You know, now I have altitude hold. Oh, yeah. Why is it going down? Okay, it's because it was turning. Yeah, it is a little bit slow on the uptake. I just fell 700 feet. And now it's gonna slowly climb up towards let's see here, how is the runway oriented? It is oriented towards north-south, like most Swedish airports. Maybe we should contact the tower. Nearest airport. We have Karlstad, that is not the nearest. We're going to Örebro. To Örebro Tower. Yeah, I do. Yeah, but there's a plane on it, so I can't really see which direction. Request full stop landing.
Tower Beechcraft 1514 miles west, 8,400 feet to land. Beechcraft 1514 Tower. Altimeter 29.9, wind 224 at 9er. Fly left base runway 19er.
Okay. 19er, that is from approach from the north. But they want us to do a left turn, so we have to fly around the airport? Huh. Because that is 10. Yes, yes. I will acknowledge the pattern. Thank you.
Left base runway 19er Beechcraft 15.
Because that is 19er there. Fly left base runway 10. Only if you care about following official procedures. Yeah. Official procedures, screw them. Maybe we should just go with touch and go, because we don't have I still have plenty of fuel, and we don't have long to towards the next airport in Västerås. So I'm gonna change that to a touch and go.
Warp from Tower Beechcraft 158,800 feet, touch and go. Beechcraft 1514 Tower. Altimeter 29.9, wind 224 at 9er. Enter left base runway 19er. Fly left base runway 19er Beechcraft 15.
Okay, So let's see that one. Let's go down a little bit here now. See if we can actually make a better landing than we did last time. And the clouds are coming in a little bit. A little bit more cloudy. We are heading straight towards those really big clouds over there. Turn a little bit to this side. Are you already at the airport, Ed, or are you, whoa, or are you behind me? And I don't know why the airplane is really struggling with me here. Should disconnect, heading, I'm heading. And it wants me to. I haven't really changed the setting on the trim here, airplane. So I need to really take and change that. That's a little bit better. You're a bit behind, okay. Then it's another one that is on the actual airport. Let's see here. The airport should be somewhere ahead of us to the left. Well, we will see it at some point. Let's get down to around 4,000 feet. Here's the city of Örebro. And
Beechcraft 151224 at Niner. Clear touch and go left traffic runway 19er.
acknowledge landing clearance.
Clear touch and go runway 19er Beechcraft 15.
City of Örebro, situated on the western end of Lake Hjälmaren, which is that lake you see there. The fourth largest lake in Sweden. I think now we're a bit too high here for doing the approach actually. Yeah, we are way too high. The airport is actually to our... Where is the airport? I think I'm flying straight over it. I don't... Is it that one? Is that the airport? Let's see now. Have the right. Yeah, I'm somewhere. I'm completely lost here. Whoa, that's a little bit too tight of a turn. That's not the airport. Where is the airport? It should be on our right here. I need to do a little circular motion here to lose some altitude. I was way too high. Yeah, I think you are the one coming in there now, Ed. That's correct. Maybe you will land ahead of me because I was way too high. But you're not going in for landing either? Are you too high as well? I'm coming in for a long approach here. I want to have a good... Oh, there it is. not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Let's see if we can see Ed going in for landing. Yeah, I see him. There he is. Just can see his lights on the runway. Yeah, I was a little bit too far behind there to see you actually land there, Ed, but it looked like a very nice landing, much nicer than I'm able to do. We have speed. Okay, gear out. I'm trying to line up with the runway. Whoa. Come on, down with you. Whoa, that was a hard. Whoa, damn, I bounced it. Whoa. Oh. Damn. That was a that was one of the worst landings for a long time. Oh, okay. That was really bad. Forget that landing. I really do need to practice my landings. Oh. There you are. Hello, Ed. I saw you. Yeah. Sorry about that landing. That was completely botched. I'm really embarrassed about that one. I should have gone around. Landings are still my weak point, but it makes for a good laugh, so. I'm very happy that this isn't reality, because I would be completely dead if it was. Okay, let's see. Okay, head and start continuing north and not east. We are come on, not or a little bit to the north, up to Echo, Sierra, Oscar, and whatever. Well, poop. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a horrible landing. Well, that is one reason I do this trip, in order to just Oh, you crashed? What? Oh, okay. Well, at least I haven't done that yet. We're heading towards Echo Sierra Oscar W, whatever that is. And let's see here. I don't want to go there. I want to have a heading of. Let's see if I can turn the airplane towards the heading I want to see what heading it is. It should be like somewhere around there. I think 40. Heading. autopilot. Apparently the autopilot wants me to climb. Does it want me to climb to 10,000 feet now? Maybe. Well, it's turning like crazy. Whoa. Okay, just. But I'm still. There should be a that you can set like vertical speed. Vertical speed. Yeah. Now I'm climbing. 400 feet per minute. Yeah. We'll see what happens. If when I reach 10,000, I will press the altitude button, and that should be. If you can fly a plane like this, it's much simpler. Just pressing some buttons and don't have to steer anything. How's it going, Ed? Are you up in the air again? Yeah, okay, now so we're heading towards Västerås. The nickname of that city is Cucumber City. Apparently they grown a lot of cucumbers there in the past. And we will also pass another airport. I'm not sure which one that is. There is this one. Actually seems to be an airport. Echo Sierra something. Oh, we're heading towards this one. And there is also one on the other side here. Maybe I should land on as many airports as I can to just try and practice my landings. Okay, we are still climbing here. So I don't know how you actually set the vertical speed, but FLC mode, back course mode, approach mode, nav mode, vertical navigation. Vertical navigation. Okay. Well, steadily climbing. 2 buttons, nose up, nose down. Yeah, I figured that one as well. So if I push nose up, it should increase. Yeah, okay, it's increasing the vertical speed. Okay, and nose down decreases it until it actually goes down. I'm learning. So, well, this is much more relaxed flying than I did before. Almost feel like I'm cheating. And that makes me that I can take a little bit relaxation and try to figure out how to actually land the plane without crashing. I do fly on the simpler mode. Caution, magnetic compass is erratic when air conditioner is in operation. Do I have a magnetic compass? I don't know if I have a magnetic compass. I don't think so. Prop RPM? No. So we're passing 6,000 feet. No, 7,000 feet. No, I'm going to reset that. I want to be here. There we go. Oh. I'm still thinking if I'm gonna try and land at the that little abandoned airfield there, if it's even available. But and there is actually an airfield here as well. Doesn't seem to be in range yet. There's one there and one there. And this one actually has a runway in that direction. Let's speed up this a little bit. 700 feet. 800 feet. To just see if we can get up to 10,000 feet before we have to start descending again in order to... I actually don't know what a vertical speed the normal is. I don't know why. I have to keep looking down. I have to do some kind of reset of the... But if I reset it, it will put me on this side of the plane. So I want it to be like that, and then we go over there and put it like that. Oh, okay, now it's a little bit better. What altitude are we on? 8,580. And we are... maybe should decrease that a little bit to see if we can increase our speed just slightly. I guess that's you, Ed, that's coming in. AP does not respect stall speed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't care if you're stalling or not. So I need to decrease that a little bit. I think that's good, and hold altitude. I think we're holding this altitude here. We're good. And just if you if you watched this airplane, we have a person who wants to catch up, doing some time warps to try and catch up. Well, I understand him. And it's still that it wants to be on that side. I don't know why it... Now he's flying somewhere ahead of us, actually, on our... I don't know if he's... What altitude are you on, Ed? Are you above or below? I'll move over to this side so I can see. Flight level... Okay, so you are... We're just above... You are above me, I think. I'm at 916. Trying to see if I can see you, but Not currently. Should be somewhere here. It can be such a small dot. Can you imagine in the beginning of air travel when they actually flew by just looking out? One of the earliest really big commercial crashes happened over Grand Canyon in the US, where two planes collided mid-flight, and at that time it was only visual flight rules. The radar system wasn't really built out, so after a while they just said that now the controller said bye bye, have a nice flight, and then you were flying on visual. They just requested like altitudes, but it was still the pilot's decision on which altitude he actually wanted to hold. So so there were two planes colliding right over the Grand Canyon. Now it should be somewhere straight in front of me here. Yeah, somewhere. Well, can't see. Well, shall we go up a little bit higher? Vertical speed. Climb up to 10,000. I'm well below that. But we do need to start getting down soon. Maybe we should contact the Västerås tower here. To Västerås approach. Request flight following. Nearest airport. Västerås. Västerås tower. Västerås. How are our fuel? Request a full stop landing.
Beechcraft 15 is 18 west 9,300 feet with Oscar to land. Beechcraft 15 from Terrace Tower. Altimeter 29.59er, wind 184 at 8. Enter left traffic runway 18. Fly left traffic runway 18 Beechcraft 15.
Okay. So that means we should do a left turn into the... But how can I do a left turn when I'm coming from... Oh, I don't know. So you have to do a circle and then turn left, I think. Okay, let's set vertical speed now down a little. Start descending. I don't know if that's too much. I really don't know what the optimal setting for descending is. But we set that, and then we can just keep an eye on the speed and adjust that to not fly too fast. I wonder if there are any buttons to do this. We should set it. Ah, I found the button. I have a button for it on the joke. That's cool. I don't know why I'm sitting really high. Okay, heading down towards Västerås. We are at 8,400 feet. I've been to Västerås quite a couple of times because I used to compete in track and field when I was younger, and there was this big youth competition in Västerås each year. So I used to go there. Okay. Let's turn the turn here. Ah, the autopilot doesn't want to turn on when you turn. It just goes back to the original heading. I'm gonna turn off the autopilot here. And down there we see the city of Örebor, and we're just gonna find the airport. Whoa. I'm gonna turn off vertical speed. See if we can. Oh, the wrong way on the trim. I want to see if I can see Ed somewhere, but I don't know where he is. A Game of Thrones joke goes here. I think I will get like a claim now for saying something forbidden when I hum that video and not hum that music. Okay. Okay.
Beechcraft 15.184 at 8. Clear to land runway 18. Clear to land runway 18 Beechcraft 15.
Okay. Let's see now. Coming in here towards going down a little bit more. Should have the runway on. There it is, I think. I know. Where is the airport? It's behind me somewhere. I'm flying way too fast. Okay, turning. Let's see where we actually have the runway. I'm coming in behind you, Ed. Where is the runway? Huh? Oh, I'm well off. I lost the airport. I lost the airport. There's no airport down here. Where is the airport? Oh. I think Ed found it, but I am not in proximity of the air. I am in proximity of the airport, but don't find it. Oh, okay, it's ahead of me. There it is. I see it. Going way too fast here, so we need to slow down, gear down to slow down a little bit more. A little more there. Flaps up to 3. A little bit more speed to don't stall. And try to line up with the runway here. Okay, let's see if we can, for once in this stream, actually do a... There's a place called Västerås in Scotland, and that's cool. Yeah, I think I've seen it. Okay. So we are coming in here. We need to have a little bit more speed. Oh, okay. Well, not a perfect landing, but at least I didn't go out into the grass. Yeah, definitely need to...
Going to 130.605 Beechcraft 15.
Definitely need to practice my landings. Request taxi to parking.
Stairs ground Beechcraft 15 taxi to parking. Beechcraft 15 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Alpha 3 Alpha Foxtrot.
Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Alpha 3 Alpha Foxtrot Beechcraft 15.
I wonder which one that is. I'll turn in the next one here. Yeah, that's Charlie. So, turning in here. There's a plane here. Hey Ed, where are you heading? Are you heading to the actual normal terminal? I'm going after you. There's a truck coming towards me here. Taxiway C3 Alpha B. Whatever. You're just standing there. Are you just gonna stand there? There's a fuel truck. Can you refill my fuel? No. Okay. Now we're driving a car a little bit. And here we go. Is that you, Ed? In the blue plane? Okay, we are gonna see if I can pull the proper ground service. No, it doesn't want me to do anything with ground service, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna fill up and look at how much fuel we have. 3670. Let's transfer some fuel here between the tanks. I think I'm good. Let's check. You think you clipped into an AI plane? Yeah, I see that. You have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheels and 2 propellers. Yeah, you gotta love Flight Simulator. Okay, let's check the map here and see where we can go next. This is the big Arlanda airport, and as you can see there are quite a lot of planes around here. But there is one airport up there. Yeah. I'm thinking either. What do you think, Ed? You want to fly to Echo Sierra Sierra Delta, or you want to fly out into the I think I'm gonna save Finland for something else. We're gonna fly in Sweden. So Echo Sierra Sierra Delta is the next airport, for me at least. Yeah, that plane it just moved. It's now standing right in front of me instead. Nice color on that plane. Flames. Okay, let's ground back to. Oh, come on now. I wanna. Maybe I want me to start the plane to do that. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, and have the parking brake. No. Okay, let's taxi out here and see if we can get in contact with the traffic controller, because it doesn't want to right now. Is this a taxiway or is it just a service road? I think it's a service road. Well, I'm using it as a taxiway right now. So. Can you contact the ground? I can only contact ground service. I can't contact the actual ground control. So I can't get any. Yeah, I can't. I don't know why. Let's see if I head on out here, I can get in contact with them. Hold short, runway 18. Okay, via taxiway, I don't know. Where am I? Where on the airport am I? Oh, I'm completely wrong. I'm somewhere. That is not correct. I don't know where I am. I don't think I'm at some kind of service junction or something like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go off-road a little here. Hello, Ed. I'm coming. It's stuck. The radio is now stuck. I can only choose between those two. To Västerås ground. There we go. Whoa! I had a front-on collision. There was a plane coming in straight towards me. Yeah, I can't contact the ground. I can only have ground service. I don't know what happened. My radio broke. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here for you to take off. And there's another plane coming in for landing above you, just so you know. Do not take off yet. There's a plane coming. Why can't I get a hold of anything here? I don't want to have ground service. I can only choose ground service and clearance. There's something wrong here. My radio broke. Are you gonna take off? You can't contact tower. No, there's something broken. Just take off. Ignore the tower. Yeah, Just take off. I'm holding here at the... I'm giving you clearance to take off because we can't contact the tower. I don't know what happened. Can only contact ground service there. And here it comes. And I don't feel like going all the way over there, so I'm just gonna take off from here. There's a plane. Is that a plane or what is it? Yeah, but it doesn't show up on the map. There is a... Did you see the plane on the runway there, Ed? It's a plane coming towards me on the runway, but I can't see it on the map. Huh. Second front-on collision is on its way. So I wonder if this is a player or something like that. I don't see, and just go around. I'm just standing here looking at the plane now. Yeah, I just went around him. Okay. Time for takeoff. Takeoff. Done. Yeah, but if you give me the chance to actually contact you, I would be happy. But you didn't, so turn Västerås approach. I don't want to turn Västerås approach. Yeah. That's weird. Okay, so we're heading north towards whatever it was. Echo Sierra Sierra Delta, I think. Okay, so if I can remove that one, we can set the heading to, if I can actually set the heading. Okay, I don't wanna, come on. Trying to steer this one while something in the region of that. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. I think we're gonna head in like somewhere around 300. Heading 300. I think should be good. Or maybe a little less. Let's see here. Heading 318. Okay. Yeah, somewhere around there. Autopilot. Let's see which heading it wants to take us in. You can adjust it accordingly. And let's set vertical speed 600 feet. For some reason I'm going down. Vertical speed up. I can do this. No, not going down like that. There we go. Pushing the right buttons is a good thing to do. I'm heading 318. Something like that. Now we want 312. Okay, so we're gonna head it towards that way a little. Maybe there. Let's see. Yeah, 313. Uh, 316. Oh, wrong one. There should be something around 318. Or maybe not. Okay, so now we are heading up to. Let's see which airport is that? It is located straight for. I'm gonna check which airport that is. Let's see. We are heading, yeah. And we can't really decide which direction he wants to go. We are heading towards I think it should be that one. It's supposed to be an airport somewhere here. Just looking for the airport we're heading to. Borlänge, yeah. Just trying to find it on the actual map. There it is. Falun Borlänge. Yeah, found it. Hope we can contact that tower and they'll be a little bit more welcoming towards us. Whoa. I don't want to be inside there. Oh! Okay, I just found the button to lock my my track IR to turn it off. I think that's what I did in before. I actually turned off the... But I'm gonna see if I can get this blocked there, and then I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, don't look up straight into the roof. I wanna have it... I'm still looking very much up. I have to look down in order to... Because if I sit normal, I'll look straight up into the air. I want to sit there. There we go. Okay, so heading to Borlänge and Falun. Falun, of course, famous for its copper mine. That when it was at the largest in like, I think it was 19th century, actually provided almost 90% of all copper in all of Europe. And it was during this time when a lot of countries in Europe were at war. And copper was one of the main ingredients in making cannons. So a lot of countries wanted to buy copper from Sweden to make cannons, and Sweden, of course, didn't want to sell their copper, but they had a lot of copper, so they started putting copper on the roofs. That's why you have so many copper roofs in different towns in Sweden, and you also made money from copper, of course. So the countries in Europe, they just couldn't figure it out why Sweden were putting money and weapons on on the roofs of the houses. But of course, copper becomes very pretty when it ages and oxidizes, gets that green tinted color. Of course, now the mine is closed, but it's still used as in the copper, like oxidized copper that's still in the ground there. Some of it is still used as an ingredient in a color to paint houses. I bet a lot of people have seen those red houses in Sweden. That actually comes from a paint called Falu rödfärg, Falu red color. And we also have a sausage in Sweden that is like famous in Sweden called falukorv, Falu sausage. And that comes from that they used to make that sausage in Falun to for the miners to eat. It was a simple to make sausage. And we will soon, so when we come into Borlänge, we are right on the edge of what's called Svealand and Norrland. Norrland, of course, the biggest part of Sweden. Sweden is divided into three like main sections: Götaland, Svealand, and Norrland. And Borlänge is just on the south part of Norrland, in the county of Dalarna. And still pretty flat, and most of this part of Sweden is pretty flat along the coast, because there was during the Ice Age. There was almost all of Sweden were covered in almost 3 to 5 kilometer thick ice sheet that grind down the whole landscape. And that's one reason why Norway is have a bit taller mountains. It's because it was closer to the Gulf Stream. So it wasn't as powerful as it is now, but it was still there, and it warmed up the ocean, so the ice didn't get really that far. So it mostly carved out those fjords and things like that. But Sweden was completely covered in ice. And it was only 10,000 years ago that the ice sheet started to retract and the land became available. And that's also why we have all these lakes and things like that. Most lakes are a remnants of the Ice Age. Whoa, what's happening now? It's for some reason. Oh, come on. I didn't change that, did I? For some reason that changed. That's weird. Maybe it's just me sitting here talking, pushing buttons that I really don't realize I'm doing. Okay, let's zoom in a little here and see the runway. I guess you're the one that's you're about a couple of miles in front of me, Ed. Yep, that's you. And as you can see on the VFR map here, Sweden is completely littered with lakes everywhere. Lots of lakes. It seems like the weather is starting to get a little bit worse the further north we come here. We have this cloud bank that we've been looking at all the time, straight ahead. So it'll be interesting to see how the weather will become once we head that way. And in Falun, I was in a training camp once, or twice, I think, with my athletics team. That brings back memories. Yeah, so we are pretty far north now, considering that Stockholm is on. Thank you. Yeah, try to just say what I know. You're 7 minutes into the future. Yeah, I'm coming up behind you. And Stockholm is on around the same, I've always mixed those up, but I think it's latitude. Us as Anchorage, which makes us now going north. We're going into the same as Alaska, and if anybody knows, Alaska is really cold, or northern Canada. But as due to former mentioned the Gulf Stream, this part of Europe is warmed up by the warm water there, transported from the Gulf of Mexico. But there are some doomsday scenarios where, due to global warming, a lot of cold ice is melting in the North Pole, and that will disturb the Gulf Stream's flow. And in worst case scenario, might actually stop it. And if the Gulf Stream stops, we will have really cold weather up here. Then the weather here in Northern Europe and also parts of more Southern Europe will be more like Canada, Northern Canada. So that would not be good for Europe. Okay, shall we contact the Borlänge Tower here? nearest airport. Norberg, Avesta, Sala, Johannesburg. We have a lot of ones. Airports further away. I can't find Borlänge. ESSD. There, Borlänge. Now I found it. Tune Borlänge Tower. Oh, I need to do that. Whoa. I need to just do this to tune that one. And shall we do a touch and go or full stop landing? Oh, for some, I don't know why it keeps doing that. What? For some. What the? What is happening? What is? Come on. It just keeps changing that one without me actually doing anything. Huh. That is really weird. Did I do anything with the mouse maybe? I think so. So, to do a few touch and goes for landing practice. Yeah, I could. Just gonna see how much fuel I have left. Oh, come on! I don't know why it keeps changing that. I think it's not really comfortable at this height for some reason. Trying to... It like keeps warning me I don't fly too slow. Need to change fuel richness. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. I'm having too much fuel richness. I'm not I'm not so. If I pull this down, that would be much better. Yeah. You learn every day. It's because I'm flying so high, they need to pull down on the fuel richness in order for the plane to actually do. I'm gonna see where the next actual airport is. Can do some airport hopping between these smaller airports after this one. So let's do a touch and go and then head north.
Tower Beechcraft 1525 miles southeast, 9,700 feet touch and go. Beechcraft 15 Borlänge Tower. Altimeter 29.56 wind 164 at 5. Fly left downwind runway 14.
Acknowledge.
Make left downwind runway 14 Beechcraft 15.
And heading down. Where am I? I'm there. Oh, I'm pretty far away still. But I am a complete airplane novice. Really have absolutely no clue on what I'm doing, and I should not be allowed inside an airplane. that is the beauty of Flight Simulator. You can do stuff that you really shouldn't do in real life. If you drive in Truck Simulator, that, yeah, I think I could. That's something I could actually do because I do have a bus driver's license. So driving a truck is not that different, but flying a plane, no way. That is not something that I should do in real life. Okay. And we're heading into the clouds. Are you inside the clouds there, Ed? Is it very cloudy? Oh! I keep forgetting to put the wheels up. Yeah, I'm a scatterbrain. Well, here we have our little nice plane. Let's take away these things so we can get a nice look at it. That's a nice picture to have for my next episode. Maybe. Well, let's head on into the plane again. And I'm on that side. I want to be on this side. Oh, you're flying above them. Maybe I should level up a little. Are you starting to go down now? I saw you doing some weird maneuvers there on the map. I almost feel a little bit like cheating when you use the autopilot because you really don't do anything. But on the other hand, it gives you time to relax before the actual landing. Trying to do a proper approach procedure, but well, I'm on you on that one. I have absolutely no clue. Some small towns down here on the ground. I'm going to change the heading just slightly there. Does it want to change the heading? Yeah, 318. I'm going to try and do this one if I can request airport direction.
Tower Beechcraft 15 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Beechcraft 15 airport is 10 o'clock, 13 miles.
10 o'clock. Well, couldn't you give me a heading? 10 o'clock is a little bit... That is... yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I'm flying straight into the clouds here. I'm going altimeter, fly left downwind, runway 14. Well, 14, that must be... let's see here now. North 14. Oh, we're gonna come in from the south. I'm gonna go down a little bit more here. Still really high. That's a pretty steep descent there. Head turning. Why steer with the wheel when you can steer with this one? We're flying directly away. Yeah, I see that. Oh, you tried to do the approach with the autopilot? Yeah, that would have been cool. I really don't feel like experimenting with that, especially in this kind of weather. I'm steering my plane using the heading button. Instead of using the controls, I use the heading button. But I think I'm gonna, as soon as I come below the clouds a little bit, I'm gonna take over manual control when I get down to maybe 3,000 feet. Need to do a little bit circular pattern here to lose some altitude, because I'm way too high. Kind of interesting way of flying here. Okay, let's see, flying straight south. Collision course! Oh! Oh, it started raining as well. Yeah, I can't see anything, it's raining. That should have been something to see if I can see you somewhere here. I see you down there, I think. No, it's not you. I'm flying in the opposite direction. Oh, and I'm outside the plane. Okay, start turning. Heading. For some reason I'm really far away here. What? Why is it so far away? Huh? There we go. Heading. Oh, I'm zooming, that's great. And stop descending a little bit so I don't fly straight into the ground. And I should come in pretty close to the airport. I am gonna turn off the autopilot. And steer the plane myself now. We are at 2,000 feet. The airport should be somewhere over there. You did it go around it? Or you just want to see me land? Is that the wrong way? Yeah, I think that's the wrong way. Maybe. Yeah, that's the wrong way there. Okay. Let's see if we can manage to do a little bit of a better landing than next time. If I can ever learn how to do an actual landing. Maybe on the 1000 time. Okay, flaps down. Yeah, shut up. Keeps warning me of something. Gear up. Gear up. Yeah, I have gear up. Now gear is down. Stop beeping at me. Whoa. Okay, I'm coming in for landing. Somewhere, there it is. I see it. Oh, 300, 1,000 feet. Lining up with the runway. Sort of. I wanna see if I can. I think I'm coming in on the wrong runway. Oh no! Go around. That was runway 32. I should go on gear up. should come in from the other way. That was the wrong runway. I think. Or is it? No, it's not. Should come in from that way. I think I just botched my almost perfect approach. Okay.
Beechcraft 15.164, entry. Clear touch and go left traffic runway 14. Cleared for touch and go runway 14 Beechcraft 15.
Okay, Ed is going in for landing here. Let's see if I can get my plane around to actually see his landing. Oh, no, I'm too far away. Whoa. Come on, don't lose control now. Oh, that's... Now I'm all over the place. Okay, need to go around a little bit, get some distance. Okay, turn around. Don't turn so steeply. And I have no clue where I'm going. Okay, let's see if we can get this sort of approach. Where is the runway? There it is. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. No, I'm not gonna do that turn. Way too high. I'm having... Hello, prods. Welcome. You turn up right as I'm keep botching my approaches to Borlänge in north of Sweden. And let's see if I can actually make this approach or get down to 1500. Slow down the speed. Let's see if I can actually make this approach now without completely botching it. Just gonna do it touch and go. Where is the airport? There it is. Gear down. Flaps. Little less speed. Okay, let's see now if can actually make this approach. Oh, I'm going. Well. Whoa, we're bouncing. Well. Not the most perfect landing. And let's see, we're just gonna go touch and go here, so we just go full speed ahead here again. And take off. Gear up, don't forget that. And continue heading north. How is the fuel? Yeah, I think I have to fill up fuel on the next airport. Let's see where our next airport is. Either if you see this ad, you can find one of those two airports there. Echo Sierra Victor Sierra or Echo Sierra. Well, hello, I already did that.
Cleared for touch and go runway 14.
I already did that. Cancel landing clear.
Tower Beechcraft 15, cancel landing intention. Beechcraft 15, your cancellation is received.
Okay, let's see here. Which heading do we have now? Heading select. Heading select. It's There it is. Heading 3 there, and autopilot. I think that looks like a pretty good heading. Just gotta check that airport. If that airport is actually viable. Somewhere here. And now it starts raining as well, that's nice. Yeah, there it is. Siljan. Let's go for vertical speed. Let's stay at that altitude and go a little bit up. So there is Echo Sierra Victor Sierra there, Ed. That's where I'm planning on heading. We'll see if the airport still exists. It do exist in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think. So even though it's closed, we can see how it looks. That's correct. Echo Sierra Victor Sierra. It says victory, or Victor or victory. Let's change the heading slightly here to heading on 300, I think. Yeah, I've learned to use the autopilot, sort of. Victor. Ah, okay. So I can actually fly with the autopilot instead of the joke, which makes me kind of a joke. Take off and climb lean as required, descent and ridge as required before landing full ridge or as required by field elevation. Well, that's nice. Okay. There's a big rain cloud straight ahead there. Hopefully we can see if maybe we can fly around it. Change the heading a little bit. Fly on the edge of the rain clouds here, so we don't have to deal with it. think we're gonna skim the outskirts of that of the rain there. Just about. Yeah, this is quite a lot more relaxing to do fly with the autopilot and constantly have to adjust everything. Even though it's fun to fly and fun to fly manually, you sure can concentrate on a lot of other things. Okay, so now we're flying up to see if we can land on this little abandoned airport here with Siljan. And Siljan is the sixth or seventh largest lake in Sweden, and it was actually made by a meteor strike. And that meteor strike is actually one of the biggest one in Europe. And if you zoom out a little here, you can actually see the outline of the crater here. This is the outline. So it's actually in top 10 meteor strikes in the world, called Siljansringen, Siljan Circle. And I got a visit here now in my cockpit by a little fluff ball. Okay, now we're gonna see here. Oh, we are coming in Slijansnäs. Select the runway for landing, runway 32, and we take a full stop landing. And now this position.
Echo Sierra Victor Sierra, traffic Beechcraft, 155 miles south, 6,200 feet, inbound to land runway 32.
There is no traffic controller on this airport, just so you know, Ed. So you just announce your position and yeah, you know how it works. I'm doing a little circle around here to lose some altitude. Before coming in, hopefully can find the airport. I think I see you on the map now coming in. I was way too... Oh, look at that. I think the airport is right inside of those rain clouds there, so it might be an interesting landing. Full crosswind, either runway approach is fine, yeah. I'm going in landing from the south. And should probably be prepared to do some steering when I get on the runway. Visibility is not very high here. Flaps. Visibility is pretty poor. Oh, oh, jeez. And it's raining. The airport is right into the rain. This will be interesting. Instrument flight. This is full instrument flight here. There's visibility is practically almost zero. We'll see if we can even land here, or if you have to just continue. Because there is very little. I don't know if you're inside the rain clouds there yet. I have the airport on the map. Let's see if I can get a visual on it. Gear down. Oh, there is the runway. Okay, I'm not gonna make that. I have to go do a go around. Yeah, I realized that. We'll be coming in for a second attempt. The visibility is actually a lot better on the side of the airport. It's just the airport itself that is all in the rain. Oh, don't go in too low or too fast. Oh! Oh, I'm going in. The game didn't like that. Oh no! Ah! I got a cat in front of me. Where is the runway? Whoa, 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 whoa. Should be somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Oh. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Whoa. I'm going way too fast. This is not... I keep missing the runway all the time. Okay. Third time's the charm. I'm flying really low here. Skimming the treetops. Okay. Zoom in a little bit here so I can see the runway better. Oh, oh. Skimming the treetops. There was like a hill there. I didn't notice that. Okay. Okay, there we have the runway. Now the flaps and oh, crashing! Oh! First crash of the day. I'm down. I'm down. I lost control. I don't think I can. Yeah. That didn't go very well. Turn off. Yeah. I crashed in a field south of the airport. Well, first crash of the day. That's there's no stream like the stream without a crash. And I actually think that this is a pretty good ending to the stream. Me crashing here. So, thanks for joining me, Ed. But I need to get some food. I'm pretty hungry. So I'm gonna end the stream here with the plane lying in a field. And hope those who watched want to join me next time. And have a nice day. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And thanks for joining me on my little adventure that ended on a bad note. And here comes here comes Ed flying over, looking at me. Yep.